Oh yes, it's the dawn, and this is Keep It Soft Reviews. I'm coming to you live today from Foton in Edenvale. It's part of the Super Group. Super Group is a massive dealership group in South Africa which houses over 20 of the most popular brands, including Foton. You can hop over here and you can see the range that they've got. They've got the G7, and they also have available the brand new premium bakkies from Foton. Oh yes, I'm one of the first to be able to test these cars, the V7 and the V9. I call them the treacherous twins because just look at them. They're huge and imposing. In today's video though, we're focusing on this one, the V9. This is the top of the range of the V series. In today's video, we're going to drive it. We're also going to take a look at the tech inside. I'm going to tell you about the engine and give you my first impressions. These cars are actually pretty similar. So for a full interior review, I've done the V7 already. Don't scroll out. Once you're done with this video, head over to the V7 video and you'll see an in-depth interior look. All right, with that mouthful out of my mouth, it's time to get into the video. If you're into car videos and somebody on your screen telling you about the cars, you may as well just subscribe and join the over 5,000 people who are keeping it soft with me. Let's go. The Tunland V7 and the Tunland V9 are very similar vehicles. The V7 is positioned as a comfortable workhorse. The V9, on the other hand, is positioned as a very comfortable, spacious bakkie, which still has very good load and towing capabilities. Let's kick off the video with talking about how much this Tunland V9 costs. You get two variants, the VLX that is a 4x2 and it costs 726,000 rands, and then the top spec, which is a 4x4, costs 799,900 rands. The 4x4 has two diff locks, a center locking one and a rear locking one, and both the diff locks are electronically controllable. Let's continue with the rest of the review of the Tunland V9. The V9 and the V7 share the same side profile and they share the same rear profile as well. The only difference at the back here is that this has V9 instead of V7 because this is a V9. At the back, the boot lid is still lockable, but you now have a step to help you get up onto this car. The back is also the same, so you still get that deep, wide load bin that can take up to 1,000 kilograms. This step is very handy because this car's ground clearance is 240 millimeters and easily to get down. Ooh. And you just put it back with one hand. The V9 still retains that full LED rear tail light, which I think really looks awesome. And you still get the lights over here to light up your number plate. Still get the plastic cladding here. The reason I'm not going in depth with the exterior of this car is because we already have the Foton Tunland V7 exterior walk around. And like I'm saying, the cars are similar. But I am going to show you the major differences of the car outside. On the side, this running board in the V9 is metal and it's written off-road over here, which is pretty cool. Even the design is different. It protrudes a bit more than in the V7. The door handles are the same. You still get the chrome over there. You still get the indicator in the mirror and your 360-degree camera in the mirror. You still get this fake vent, which is just there for display. And you still get these wide wheel arches onto the front of this car where it really stands out. This is an aggressive, massive front design of this car. It's inspired by the Dodge Ram, as you can see with the shape of the daytime running lights. It comes with full LED lights so you can brighten up the road at night. And then there's this massive honeycomb grille, which houses your front camera for the 360-degree camera that comes standard in this car, and also houses your radar for your ADAS support. Foton! Written over here, and you've got chrome up here. And then at the bottom, you get those same lights which follow you to the right and the left when you turn. You get 48-volt hybrid branding over here because this car retains that 2-liter turbo diesel. What do you think of the design of the Tunland V9? For me, I prefer the look of the V7, but this front design looks so nice with this gray. If you're not happy with gray, you can get in a bunch of other colors. You can get it in purple, you can get it in blue, you can get it in red. I mean, the front is already aggressive, massive, and in your face. You may as well also get a color that's in your face. Let me know in the comment section which one you like better in terms of looks, the V9 or the V7. It's so easy to open this massive bonnet. Inside the bonnet is that 2-liter turbo diesel engine which was engineered with Cummins. So you can actually trust that this engine is going to be durable and it's going to be reliable. It whips out 120 kilowatts of power and 450 Newton meters of torque. We've driven the V7 and in that car it does feel like it needs maybe 35 more kilowatts nyana, but I'm going to tell you more about how this one feels because this V9 and the V7 have totally different suspensions. Let's hop inside so I can tell you more about the driving feeling of the Tunland V9. There is a marked difference in the feel of this car compared to the V7. The comfort in this car is miles ahead. I was asking myself when I was driving that car if the car can get any more comfortable. So Foton in the V9 has focused more on comfort, but without compromising on the space aspect of the car. And in order to do that, they changed the suspension of the bakkie from leaf-sprung suspension at the back to multi-link suspension even in the rear. And that difference is huge. This really feels like an SUV. It feels like it's an SUV with a load bin at the back. So the suspension is very pliant. It irons out bumps well enough, but then you can't run away from the fact that this is a very tall car and it's a body on frame chassis. So it is a bit more stiff than an SUV normally will be, but that's okay because it's not an SUV, it's a bakkie. The other weird thing about driving this car is that in the application of the V9, I don't know if it has to do with the suspension or what. The engine feels a bit different. It feels slightly more powerful than in the V7. I don't know how that's possible. I back-to-back the cars. And that's weird because the cars mechanically are actually identical. In terms of size, the cars are also identical. In terms of gross vehicle weight, the cars are identical. So I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling, but I'll show you now. Let me just step on it on eco mode and there you go. It feels so much more responsive and I'm literally in the same comfort mode that I was in. So maybe because they changed the suspension, they also did something with the software for how the power is delivered or how the ZF gearbox works with this certain suspension. I really don't know, but it feels very different in the driving characteristic than it does in the V7. So for me, if I was in the market for a bakkie and I had to choose between the V7 and the V9, I would buy this 4x2 V9 because honestly, it's miles ahead than the V7. Yes, 120 kilowatts still. Like right now, I'm pressing it to the bottom. We haven't even hit 100 kilometers per hour yet. So yes, the car will feel labored if it's packed with stuff. But honestly, I think that, like I said with the V7, when you consider the package that you get in this car and how pliant the suspension is, it's something that you can consider. Though with the pricing of the V9, you're now bordering into P500 entry-level territory. But this car has more space than the P500. This car is bigger than the P500. So there's that to consider. If you've made it this far in the video, I assume you're enjoying it. So you might as well just subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a notification every time I post. I just want to start the car so you can hear how quiet this diesel engine is. Just listen. There you go, and the car is on. That 48-volt hybrid, that 48-volt battery aids in starting the car. It doesn't have an alternator, so it doesn't go like the truck. You can see the big size and think that's how it starts. Very quiet. You can hear the cabin is very, very quiet. Oh, these faux leather seats are so glorious. Oh, you get a diamond stitching pattern over here. It's very soft in the middle, and the side is a bit more bolstered to give you some support. Red stitching up here. The red stitching continues down here too. This armrest is massive. It is really massive. You're not going to be fighting with the front passenger for armrest space. This seat can be adjusted up, down, back, forward, and then the backrest also goes back and forward. You also have lumbar support in the driver's seat, which is electrically controlled as well. The seating position in here is really nice. If you want to sit up really high and feel like you're on top of the world, you can really do that. If you want to get low and feel more snug in the car, you can also do that. Underneath here, it's covering a huge load. It's covering a huge storage space that goes just about to my elbow. Also, you can cool it with that air vent over there. This can move back and forward. When you move it back, it's covering these two cup holders over here, and you can use this as storage for your phone or anything else. In this entry-level 4x2 V9, there is no wireless charger here. It's just storage, but you still get that cool closing thing. You get that material over here, which looks cool, and you also get it there next to your digital instrument cluster. And also behind here, it goes all the way across. Over here, you have these buttons to control a few functions, and then you'd have the settings for the 4x4. I think that'd be here because the space for buttons around over here. This car has a gray headliner. I wish it was black because this can get dirty very easily. It's a very massive car, and in the top of the range, you can get a full panoramic roof with the car, not a sunroof, not this mini, a full panoramic roof, which is a first for a bakkie and a testament to actually the size of this cabin. Let's quickly get into this 14.6-inch display. You have Apple CarPlay, which is fully integrated and wireless. Android Auto functionality is a bit limited in this car. You can't connect wirelessly, but you can connect with Bluetooth and be able to receive your calls if you have an Android. You have AM and FM, but I'm not interested in that for now. The nice thing about this screen is that you have this bar down here with widgets which are easy to reach. This is how I sit and drive. I can easily reach the temperature over here if I want to change it, but there are also buttons here which I can reach without fussing, and I can change the temperature like that. Okay, it's too loud for the camera, button, and you switch it off. Easy to just press home here. You have shortcuts for music, phone, and CarPlay, but you can also edit the deck to put what you want over there. This is a camera system. You can get it. You can make the car transparent so that if you're off-roading, you can see underneath the chassis. This car is available in 4x4 as well. That means you'll get a front locking diff and a rear locking diff, which is electronically controlled. I suspect that around here is where you control the off-road settings because there's space for buttons over here. There's front collision warning. You can change the sensitivity, forward distance detection. Then there's rear cross traffic alert. You also in your mirrors have an orange flash. There's lane assist as well. And you can change the sensitivity for all of these things. You can change the weight of the steering. I found it in comfort to be really great. Okay, cool. There's trailer mode. I guess that helps you when you have a trailer. I saw an article somewhere recently. There was a person that I think they were suing Chery or something because of this function that as soon as you switch the car switches off, all the doors unlock. They felt that it's unsafe. But in the Foton, you can switch that off so that you manually unlock all the doors. You also have ambient lighting in this car, so you can change the color to quite a various amount of colors, which is pretty cool. The 12.3-inch driver's digital display, it's very crisp and clear. I love that the dials are round. You can also change this and customize it. You press this button and then it will change. You can even go to a full screen display. Let's change again. Then on this side, you can also change what you want. You can also change the display this side to various different screens. I want to actually commend Foton for this, because in a lot of these Chinese cars, the driver's display and the infotainment system, it feels the same. So I want to commend Foton for this, because this feels very unique. In all the Chinese cars that I've driven, this is the first one that I've seen that has so much customizability with regards to the driver's display. This car tops out at under 800,000 Rand, and you have a huge load bay at the back, but when you're sitting in the car and you're driving it, thanks to that suspension at the back, it actually feels like a comfortable SUV. When I drove the V7, I asked myself, because that car is comfortable, it's very comfortable for bakkie standards. With leaf sprung suspension at the back, that car is pretty comfortable. It is bumpy because it's a bakkie, but it's not as bumpy as you would expect. But in here, in the V9, you actually forget you're in a bakkie until you look at the back and you see the loading bay. Then you remember you're in a bakkie. Let's quickly head over to the dealership and have a chat with Sean about the warranty and service that you're going to get when you buy this Foton Tunland V9. Hi Sean, how are you?
Good, how's it going? How are you doing today?
I'm good. I just came out of one of your vehicles and I must say, whoa. How did you guys manage to make a bakkie that feels like an SUV?
It's special, eh? Yeah, that ride quality on the 9 is next level.
Yeah, I know. I can attest to that. What is the warranty that comes with the car? Like, if someone is thinking of keeping the car for long, what will make them feel comfortable that they can trust in the Foton car?
Well, initially at launch, we've got an amazing warranty, which is 5 years unlimited mileage.
Unlimited?
Unlimited mileage warranty.
Okay.
It will only be for the launch phase, so get it while you can.
Yep, run.
You've got that warranty there to take care of you. You've got 60 plus dealers countrywide to take care of you.
Okay.
And you've also got a 5-year, 75,000 kilometer service plan included in the price of the car.
Okay.
So significant amount of coverage there.
Oh, that's nice. I've seen online some of the V9s and V7s that I've seen, they have this bar at the back. Some of them have this secure lid. Some even have bull bars and stuff. Do you guys have that available if someone wants to customize their car?
Absolutely. It's a customizer's dream.
All right.
We've got the very plain vehicles at the moment, but you can customize it to your preference. All of those things are available through the Foton dealer network. Anything from bull bars, nudge bars, we've got the high ones, we've got the low ones, different roll bars, the security lids in various options. So you can really personalize the 9. You can take it from already a very good looking truck to something special and personalized.
Thank you so much to Foton Edenvale. It's a part of Super Group. Super Group has over 20 of the most popular brands in South Africa. And you heard what Sean said. They can customize your car. They can help you get a good deal. Don't walk, run.
Pop into the dealership for coffee. Saturdays we have a bra and a snack. And come and see this machine in the flesh.
Yeah.
That, I promise you, will impress you.
I can say I'm smiling. You'll be smiling.
That's a V9 smile.
All right, see you with another video soon.